Good morning, everybody. It's yours truly, the host of the H3 podcast, Ethan Klein. And of course, joined with me is my beautiful co-host and wife, best friend, lover, and helper, my son, Bo.
Oh, in the house.
That never gets old. Thank you for joining us. You know, you could be anywhere, watching anything. You might even be in school, instead of paying attention to the teacher, whatever it is you're doing. I thank you for being here with me today. You could be burying a body, and this is what you're doing to just distract yourself during the work. I appreciate you for listening to me as well. Every view matters, and no matter who it is who happen to be listening, you know?
I'm not sure.
I'll take any.
Not sure I know.
Yes, Ela knows very well. Today's episode is sponsored by Privacy and yours truly, Teddy Fresh. Now, quickly, I want to show you guys what's new. We had a new collection yesterday, teddyfresh.com. I'm going to show you very quickly the TF hoodie, now in 3 colors, white, teal, and black. You got a new 2 Teds are better than 1 sweater. It's just math, folks. You see, better than 1. In blue and black, you've got the TF long sleeve, teal, white, black. This is what I'm wearing right now. I love this shirt so much. It's a striped rainbow tee with a bear patch. You've got it in black, and you've got it in cream. It's all happening, folks. You've got the Bear Patch Classic tee, Bear Patch multicolored rib. It's all happening, folks. You've got purple, light teal, dark cream, circle bear tee. I designed this, so everybody buy this, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then introducing women's tees. This is a crop cut. Both of these are crop cut for female.
It's not super short.
No, it's not
just,
a belly shirt.
Yeah, it's not a belly shirt. It's just shorter than a men's t-shirt.
Yeah, it looks great. We've got the pants. We've got a belt, Teddy Fresh belt. We've got the patchwork hoodies in 2 colors, sunset and sunrise. It's all happening right here, right now on the H3 podcast live.
Wow. Not live.
We should change the name to the H3 podcast live, not live.
Not podcast.
Not podcast either. Not podcast, not live. Well, listen, enough with the BS. We're here to be entertained because TGIF, let's have some fun. Let's start it off right with a video that I personally couldn't believe is real, but I'm afraid to say it is. This is the barbershop video. I always wonder what goes on at barbershops, you know, because I never go to a barbershop, and apparently this is what goes on at barbershops. So let's watch. Now, I'm trying to figure out what's with this cut. You can, first of all, the hairline that he gives this guy is so outrageous. I think he has a receding hairline, so the guy was like, I want to try to make it look like you don't have a receding hairline. And so he cut the hairline all halfway back his head. And now that he just starts squirting him in the face with water. And he doesn't stop. And the homie is just drowning. He's like taking deep breaths. What is happening?
Why is he spraying his face, too? It's not even the hairy part.
Maybe he's going to shave him or something. You know? But look at him. He's like breathing heavy.
How is this real?
Is this real, you guys?
I got bad news. I don't think it is.
Based on what? What the hell do you know?
I recognize that guy.
Who?
You
Which
do?
guy?
The guy getting the haircut.
Wait, who is he?
It's the guy that... Go back to the Twitter post.
Okay, Twitter world. What are you,
Twitter
O.J.
world.
Simpson?
Go to that guy's profile.
Guy?
Yeah,
Hey,
guy.
Twitter world.
Guy.
I don't think that's him. I looked.
Look through all the videos. It's the same dude.
All right. So
It's still funny as fuck.
Wait, hold on.
That-
Hold on. That is him.
That's him.
Mother of Christ. Mother of Christ Almighty.
Honestly.
Oh, you got hit with the sound.
I got hit.
So wait.
What's
the context?
Do
then?
you guys not communicate?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. We don't communicate.
How are we not on the same page?
Yeah, why did you wait for me to embarrass myself before telling me that?
I didn't see this video.
It's at the top of my document. It's the first video.
All right, well, I apologize.
Oh,
What's
jeez.
this? What's going on here? Now
This guy is really funny, though.
Yeah.
I will give him that.
Oh, he said close your eyes, and then he went through a phone. I got to check out this guy.
This guy.
A piece by guy. Well, you got me good, and even though it's a sketch, I have to applaud you because, frankly, it's so
good.
bizarre. It's so bizarre that
Genuinely
I will
fucking
never.
funny.
What tipped me off was like the perfectly framed shot.
Yeah, it looks so real. The
But,
shot.
like, I don't know. Everything about this is just perfect. Yeah, props to this guy, man. He looks so depressed too, man. And the barber is he's just so serious about it.
Yeah.
This is fucking awesome, man. I love this video. I want to get a haircut like that.
Did he also remove his eyebrows?
Maybe.
It's going on so long.
But he's so good at like, acting.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta give you
right.
props, my dude. At
Mr. Guy.
a piece by guy.
He's even verified.
Nice.
He's verified.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what he's from. I'm just making shit on Twitter, I guess.
He said, my parents split when I was in the 2nd grade, but didn't get a divorce until I was in college. That is unusual. I agree. No wonder this guy's... I think he's got an Instagram thing. I'm going to check this guy. This guy rules. Look, and he's even got the comedy bars to fucking tie it all together. Is this dude really trying to take a picture? Is he really like... This dude is like
That's
trying
so
to act like he
funny.
doesn't know who it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not... That's good. This guy's gold, man. We like
Yeah.
what we see.
All right.
Let's get him on the podcast. So, next up, we have a very contentious video that we really need to get Ian to weigh in on. So, Kanye was caught. Let me show you this video. Somebody candidly recorded Kanye West eating his earwax. And I swear to you right now, here you can see, goes in for the ear and then into the mouth. What's happening? What's happened? What is happening here? Let's watch one more time. Kanye into the ear, into the mouth. Okay? Now, Ian, try to defend this. I dare you to try to defend this, as I'm sure you will.
Oh, it's incredibly easy to defend. This is fake news. So obvious.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. There's a couple elements here that you can break down.
Mm-hmm.
That's full lobe grab. There's no
Let me see.
ear canal penetration happening.
That's true.
Ugh,
I did notice
Twitter.
that.
Twitter world keeps funking my shit up with these videos. Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, look,
Dude,
It's
I can't
not-
watch videos on Twitter. We got to start ripping these and like watch.
I guess we should.
Or what's up with my browser? I don't know. We gotta solve this issue.
Yeah.
See, it's not letting me play it.
It doesn't happen anywhere else. Yeah. So weird.
It's always when you full screen it.
Yeah,
It's
but I
just
gotta
avoid-
full screen it.
Well,
Oh, you know what I gotta do is just like this.
there you go. Hey.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey.
Oh, it doesn't work. All right, you know what? I'm done with Friday. I was in a good mood. I was ready to jam and have fun. But this is just outrageous. How am I supposed to watch videos, Ian? Go ahead and analyze it quick.
well, look at the ear grab. He's
Yeah.
Oh,
He
now the
doesn't
sound.
It
go-
doesn't go in
Let's-
to the
let's
his
say-
finger
inside.
does not go inside his ear.
Well, it looks like it could. See, okay.
It's the
There's
this
the
part.
lobe, but then there's the bucket, like the kind of
Now,
swoop
here's the
above,
other thing.
and he may have been swooping above the lobe because, frankly, Ian, let me break this down for you. If you're eating your earwax in public, you want to make it look like you're just scratched. You are hiding it. So what I know what you're going to say is he's just touching his earlobe, and then he's taking something out of his mouth. If I was eating my earwax in public, that's what I would want it to appear like, Ian.
I get what you're saying, but I disagree wholeheartedly. I gotta say, I gotta pee so
Why
bad.
would it go from ear to mouth unless he was trying to taste it? Do you know what I'm
here's
saying?
a big factor, though. Look, say you were digging in your ear for earwax. You're going to go one finger. He uses a distinct pinching pattern that is not conducive to retrieval.
That's not true, Ian, because if you're digging in this canal, I acknowledge he didn't go into the ear. But if he's doing like this, do you see what
Who
I'm
digs
doing?
with two fingers? That's a clear grab.
Like this, do you see what I'm doing? You can
Tilt your
retrieve
head.
something from that like that. Because sometimes
This
you
is
get gunk here, and you can make...
Sometimes you also get gunk here
Right.
after you wear earrings.
Absolutely.
Well,
That happened to me.
But he's doing like this, so he could certainly be scooping from the bottom. Not inside, but the bottom.
But I'm saying you can scoop also from here.
Hila's and does Kanye wear
But
earrings?
it's not earwax. It's like
No, he
other
doesn't.
gross shit.
Well, whatever the gross is, does he wear earrings ever?
No,
He used to.
Kanye
not in
West
2019.
earrings. I think I'm gonna find pictures of him wearing earrings, dude.
No, you won't.
You might be right. You sound confident. Here, he's got earrings. You lose.
I said 2019.
All right. Okay, let's try 2019. Big shot.
I got to pee so bad.
Here.
No, those ears look pretty earringless, I gotta say.
Hit it. Yeah, you're right.
What a shocker.
Okay, I guess why? But regardless.
But maybe he was wearing it privately. I don't know. Are you with him? Do you have something to tell us?
I think he's
Only
right.
in spirit.
He doesn't wear earrings in the year 2019. I'm gonna give Ian that. But I'm not because let me give you an anecdote. Sometimes if I scratch my balls, I'll smell my hand, and obviously that's embarrassing. You don't want to. You don't want because basically you have to go right away. You can't. So if you scratch, you want to sniff. You don't want to delay. But obviously you don't because it's obvious. You're like that. So what you would do is be like, wait a second and be like, oh, I'm itching my nose or something, and then you're actually smelling it, right? So that's what Kanye's doing, in my opinion. He's trying to pull it off, but in actuality, he's scooping, and then he goes straight to the mouth, like, hello, why would you do that? And he rubs his fingers on his tongue. He's getting the flavor, dude.
So I think I debunked the first part of it, but the second part is you're saying it's a delivery to the mouth.
Yes.
I think that's a very clear retrieval motion.
That's where he's fooling you. Why would he go directly from ear to tongue? He grabs his tongue. He wipes the flavor of his ear on his tongue, dude.
Well, it sounds like you have a clear advantage from experience.
Exactly. Ian, do you scratch your balls and smell your hand?
No, I can't.
Well, then what? Then you're out of your element, dude. You may know Kanye, but I know human nature.
Balls and earwax, completely different ball game.
It's not. It's the same. It's the same primal urge to smell your brand, as it were. I'm not into earwax or boogers or anything, but some people like that. I personally scratch my balls and smell it.
No, are you proud that you're doing that? Because you're very...
I'm not proud. I'm just using it to support my thesis. I'm just using the tools at my disposal, my knowledge, my experience in this life to support the thesis that I think Kanye's tasting his earwax.
Do you ever smell your earwax?
Never. Yes, I do. Yes,
Okay,
I do.
okay.
Frequently.
Yeah.
Smell your earwax?
Because, well, the shit behind my ears is like really weirdly smelly. I clean it a lot, as much as one can, possibly, but it's got a super strange, funky smell.
Yeah.
But I could see Kanye wanting to taste it.
Look, if he was eating his earwax, I believed it, sure, I would get on board and probably eat my own earwax in solidarity.
Right.
But I think that this is misleading and false. He
Do you think it's
scratches,
defamatory?
retrieves, flicks.
Do you-
That's all there is to it.
Do you think it's deflammatory or defamatory? Yeah, deflammatory. Do you think it's defamatory?
Yes, I think people are
What is he retrieving, though? Gum?
gum or a piece of hair.
Gum.
There's no gum
Are you
there.
insane?
There's no
Ian?
gum there.
Gum?
That's probably a piece of hair on his mouth, in his tongue.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. Dude, the
No way.
proximity is just too... Bro,
Look, if
that's
the
a
man-
delivery. That's a delivery. Well,
No,
Ela...
that's a
You
retrieval.
know what? I could see it both ways, honestly. When Ian explained his, I can see what he's saying.
But then,
when
with
you're
the
explaining
experience of
yours-
life steps in,
So I can see it both ways.
I'm right.
But
I'm
that is
right.
very unusual if he's into that, because who is into...
It's a very... But he's an unusual
tasting
guy. We all
earwax.
agree with
Now,
that,
this is
right?
my other thing, though. This is a guy who has been in the public for decades now. This is the first footage. If he's aching to dig in his ear
He's
and
trained
eat it,
at
we would have
disguising it, dude.
secondary footage.
He's trained at disguising it. This footage isn't supposed to exist. This is candid footage of the man in a vulnerable moment.
We have hundreds of hours of footage.
Do
Maybe
you?
it's time to start
earwax.
looking back at it.
You can try.
Dan,
It's
what
like
do you
finding
think?
an earwax.
Dan and Zach, weigh in on this.
I I got to agree that I think we need more evidence, and I invite everybody who listens to this podcast to scour through all of the Kanye footage and send us some follow-ups here, because I would love for Ethan to be proven right. Anything?
Wait, why?
Yeah, because just to get to you, basically. I don't know.
Oh my God!
I gotta pee so bad. Look, I gotta
Zach,
say
thoughts?
to.
Sorry, go ahead, Ian.
No, jump in. What do you? think?
Go ahead, Zach.
I think he ate his earwax. Totally.
I think so.
I
too.
think he's that type of person.
Yeah.
I mean, the
You
guy's
do?
building fucking domes. Of course he would eat his earwax.
Yeah, and the proximity, it doesn't make sense. Like, okay, if you're snagging some
Have you
hair
ever
off
met
your-
anyone that is into tasting earwax?
Never. I've never heard of it.
That's
Me
a weird
neither.
one.
But
for
let me
sure.
explain something to you, Ian. If you know you have something in your mouth, you're going to take that out before you touch your ear.
That's true.
He went to the ear, to the tongue directly. Otherwise, he would have gone from the ear, wiped, and then removed. But the fact that he went ear, mouth, he could have gone mouth, wipe, ear.
Could it be he was storing something in his ear?
Yeah, wax.
Maybe a drug of some type?
What?
Now we're stretching. Come on. Now that's defamatory.
Now that's the person that thinks he was eating his own earwax. This is not what's happening here.
All right, I see we're at an impasse.
How about everyone send me your footage of Kanye doing this again, along with photos of him wearing an earring in
agree.
2019, because it's not going to
Okay.
happen.
All right, I see we're at an impasse.
I don't understand, Ian. You sound so confident. Like, do you
Let-
have some kind of secret footage?
Let's move on. I think we've killed the
Secret
Kanye.
access?
Yeah, no. Well, Ian does have a perch in which he watches Kanye's house with binoculars. I wouldn't be surprised in the least bit if he did do that. Ian, do you have anything to add?
I can't confirm or
Okay.
deny.
Well, looking forward to possibly delving much deeper into that. We have a new scooter meme on deck. This is
Now, we should give an update about the Gatsby, don't you think?
absolutely. The Gatsby was supposed to arrive yesterday, and they tried to deliver it on a huge semi truck. It didn't fit in our building's parking lot, and then they're like, "Oh, we couldn't deliver it. You have to come pick it up." I'm like, "Bitch, I'm ordering a mobility scooter. What makes you think that I can come pick up my mobility scooter?" Did you
It's a
think about that?
disability.
It's a disability, mobility.
Exactly. Like,
Oh my God!
do you understand how ironic that is? Who's going to drive my ass over there? You know?
Excuse me,
So
sir.
apparently we're supposed to get it next week. Right, Dan, on Tuesday, which is
That's the plan for now.
it's just such a shame.
Yeah, it really is. We had some goofs
Well,
in store for today.
well-
we were pumped. We were ready.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll have them on Tuesday. But here's something to keep us lubed up until then. I got a new scooter meme, which is a pleasure. I feel like we exhausted all the scooter memes. So I'm
Excluded.
I'm overjoyed to have a fresh one. Here it is for your viewing pleasure.
Great
An
quality.
escalator and a woman on a mobility
no.
scooter approaches the escalator going down. She is going down, and she is just eating shit.
Oh my God. What?
And there you have it. Not sure why or how. Yet she attempted to go down an escalator on a mobility scooter. And predictably, well, she did go down, that's true.
Does she just get up like normal afterwards? Because that's part of the
she just walks it off, leaves
yeah,
the wreckage.
part of the scooter.
All right, lady. I don't know what the fuck you're expecting. I mean, clearly she's never done that before, right?
Oh
Like,
my God.
that's just a physical impossibility. Not sure what would possess someone to think that would be possible.
Well, better
It's
hits me
just-
than hits you.
It's just something about once you sit in that scooter, like the logic of the word changes.
Mm,
You know,
right,
physics is not the same anymore.
right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know how scooter people even make it a day through this world. Like, I'm surprised they don't all just perish the moment they get on the scooter. So there you go. Blasting on ahead. The dog abuser that we spoke about. Remember the girl who spit on her dog? Well, the police looked into her, and they will not be filing charges. By the way, I got a chuckle out of this Philly D thumbnail because I'm in it. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I love when Philly D clickbait me. It makes me feel like it makes me feel good, like that I can pull in views, you know.
I know it's kind of.
Well, you were part of the story in this case.
Oh, because I said I wanted to adopt a dog.
Yes, exactly.
That's a very To be fair, I'll do that on the podcast.
There you go.
I'll be like, what's our favorite clickbait? I'll be like, Bella. Oh, dude, did you hear that Bella Delphine farted on her hand and smelled it? Oh, well, that'd be a big story. But anyway, it's like, oh yeah. And anyway, we got, I don't know. You briefly mentioned her and you put her face in the thumbnail. You know how clickbait is.
Yeah.
But shout out to Philly D.
Okay. So they said there's no abuse.
So let me read some updates for you.
How do you check? You
The
just
police
come
went
and
to her
spend
house.
time?
They looked at the video. LAPD officials opened an investigation, but have since decided that there's not enough evidence to support charges against her. The video showed, we know what the video showed. We saw the apology. After the footage went viral, LAPD officials said their animal cruelty task force was investigating. But now, according to reports from BuzzFeed News, the most credible source of news on the internet, police have decided not to press charges. Animal Task Force looked into the matter. Obviously, they saw the video the public had seen. They determined it didn't rise to the level of animal cruelty. TMZ also cited the LAPD source who said there wasn't enough evidence to support criminal charges. Houts was allowed to keep custody of the dog throughout the investigation, but LAPD officials said they would reopen her case if new evidence was ever presented. Here's some reactions, by the way. Pretty vicious. Whether it's justified or not, let's discuss. But Brooke, the police department forgave you, but remember, the internet never forgets. And every generation that has access to the internet will know who you are, dog abuser.
Oh.
So, tagged Brooke Houts, isn't being charged with animal abuse, but let's never forget that she hits and spits on her dog. That's how she'll always be remembered and known. Fuck the LAPD. Fuck Brooke Houts. And fuck anyone that defends her. Smacking, spitting on, and pinning your dog on the ground while you yell in its face is not being a dog parent and teaching your dog to not exhibit bad behavior. Go to a fucking dog training class. Well, that one's not that bad, actually. Brooke Houts will not be criminally charged for animal abuse. What a travesty. What she did was absolute trash. She deserves to lose her dog and be behind bars. Brooke Houts will not be punished for abusing her dog. Video proof. She spit on the dog, yelled at the dog, hits the dog, and pushes the dog. This is clear evidence she gets away. What the actual fuck in this country? The system is a failure. So, I mean, do you guys... Let me do a little fitty. Let me throw it back onto you guys. What do you guys think? Does this rise... I'm actually asking you guys in the office, not our audience. I could give a fuck what the audience think. Just to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the law well enough to know.
This is not an interactive show. We talk and you guys listen, right?
I guess.
I'm just saying because all the time at Philly D, it's like he doesn't give an opinion and then he goes, "But what do you guys think?" But he doesn't read the comments. There's no way he
How
reads
dare
the
you?
comments.
Billy D reads every single comment. On his
Not that
videos.
I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to trash Philly D. But I'm not going to sit here and pant and pretend. What am I talking
sometimes
about?
it is interactive.
Yeah, sometimes
we
it
do
is.
Twitter polls.
Exactly. We do Twitter polls.
By the way, we're buying the Gatsby. That was
Based
democratic.
off of our fans' wishes. Yeah,
I don't know.
Election.
I'm on too far. I owe Philly D an apology. This is not who I am. This is not what I meant to do on this glorious God's TGIF Friday. I really owe everybody apologize. I will read all of your comments. Tell me what you think in the comments.
Actually, that's right. And Philly accused us of bullying him the other day. Actually,
wait, what?
What?
I replied to something he said with the sup video, and he said we're bullying him. So sorry, Phil.
No, I love Phil. He's
the
really
best.
sweet. I don't know what I'm coming off. My point is that if you leave a comment, there's probably. I care what you think. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. All right, what are we talking about? Where were we?
You were asking for our opinions on
what do you guys
the
think?
dog thing.
Should she be in jail? Should she have her dog removed?
I mean, it's a tricky thing. The thing is that if they took her, I don't think she should be in jail for it. And if they took her dog away, the dog's going to the pound and probably getting euthanized. You know what I mean? Like, I guess because it was such a public thing, it's more likely that somebody would adopt the dog. But yeah, I mean, that statement that it doesn't rise to animal abuse. I mean, like, what do you got to do to abuse an animal then?
Well,
I feel like punching it in the face is pretty cut and dry, right?
It's a tough. I agree with you that it's kind of more nuanced because there's being a bad dog owner is one thing. But like, for example, Ricky Gervais always shares these stories of animal abuse. Like he shared a story of someone burning a cigarette out on a puppy's eye.
Yeah, that's obviously
That's
worse than
animal
she did.
abuse.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
People are so cruel to their animals.
I can't see that
We
stuff.
just got a new dog, a little Alfredo. We adopted him. He's like a 1-year-old white Yorkie. He was at the pound. We were so lucky to have swooped up on this cute guy. He's been with us 3 days. He is so precious. He is so sweet. He was so mistreated. He was so unkept for. He was so underweight. This poor guy, he's just so sweet and so beautiful and such a soft, gentle soul.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? People are so cruel to these, like, just pure creatures.
I don't know.
It's just evil. Imagine putting a cigarette out on a puppy's eye.
I can't.
I mean, what
That's
emptiness is inside your soul, man? It's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens a lot. There's a lot of evil people who torture animals. It's unbelievable to me. Well, at any rate,
yeah, that's a whole other level to what we saw with her, definitely.
it's a whole different level. And as Dan pointed out,
But-
I mean, I really doubt this dog would be better. It's hard to say.
It's
really
really
hard
hard
to
to
say
say.
what would happen, you know?
Us
Like,
as dog owners, I can't imagine treating our dog the way she did. So I don't know. It's very weird to me to be like that, but at the same time, like you said, it's not like extreme abuse, but it's not good behavior, I'm sure.
No, and I think, and I'm really hoping that as a result of this, she's gonna have a very healthy wake-up call.
Yeah.
That she needs to get some help
Yeah, I think
with her
she
anger
will.
problems, because that girl's not healthy of the mind and spirit to be lashing out at a dog like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dogs are pure of heart and soul, like a newborn child. You can't, if she lash out at her dog like that, she lash out at a child like that.
And I think, and not that there should ever be a time that you should hit her dog, but I think it's telling too. The dog really wasn't doing anything. Like, it was just being a little rambunctious.
Oh no, the dog
You know
was.
what I mean? Like,
the
it
dog
wasn't like biting or like doing anything
playing.
crazy.
The
Yeah.
dog was exhibiting behavior that she was conveying to it that she wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
They were playing, and
Right.
the
Yeah.
dog. But so the dog was enormous. It dwarfs her. So the dog actually never even took her acts of aggression as anything but her playing too, which was kind of probably that frustrates her. I think in like a way that made her more irritable in a bad way. That like the dog doesn't even take its own master seriously. And she doesn't know how to handle it. She's not equipped to handle a dog like that. She's got a huge, super high energy dog in a tiny apartment. That's why I proposed to adopt the dog. But if it were to be taken from like animal services, I'm not sure that's a better alternative. I know I will give the dog a happy home, but if it went to the pound, that's just a trauma that you don't want an animal to experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, taking a dog on is definitely a big responsibility.
People
so,
do not get it.
especially if you're gonna take a big dog,
Dude.
they
Little dogs are hard
require
enough.
a lot.
Yeah, man. Like 2 hours of exercise every day, or they'll get super destructive and and restless. Well, at any rate, she got off the hook.
I do think she must have learned something from this. So this must have been a good lesson to her.
She needs to get in therapy
At least.
quick, and she needs to. Yeah, I would say this is a big wake-up call. I wonder if she's making videos still. There's no way, right? Let's check. Like we were saying, how does Jared come back? How does she come back? because this is video evidence. People are debating Jared did this, Jared did that. This girl spit on her fucking dog on camera, dude.
Looks like that. No, I don't think she's uploaded since that video. Doesn't look like.
1 month ago.
How great is that? That's all her and her best friend dog videos. I don't know. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough.
Love the irony of that thumbnail with "Help Me" over the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tough.
It's tough. A Doberman, dude. Did you really have to get a Doberman? Like, now here, look at this guy. This is a tiny little Yorkie. This guy is so freaking hard to handle, and I know he looks sweet and cute, but he's such high energy. He is so rambunctious.
He's
and
high
crazy.
maintenance.
I mean, dude, even this guy, if we don't play with him like an hour a day at least, he'll just go mental.
Even then, we take him to the dog park, and he'll be tired for an hour after, and then like he's recharged, he's ready again.
If we're just trying to sit and watch TV, he'll stand and just bark at us and cry, and it's like, oh, dude, I have to address this, you know. Anyway, I'm not sure how I feel about this. You guys tell me in the comments. I wish Philly D would tell me what he thinks about it. Am I out of line? Should I apologize to Philly D for bullying him?
I think you did apologize.
I did issue an apology. I saw on Twitter he started calling his fans dumb bitches. I swear to God. I swear to God. He's not doing beautiful bastards anymore. He's just calling his fans, "What's up, dumb bitches?"
I gotta see that.
He's always threatening to punch them too. He's getting pretty aggressive.
Punch them in the neck here. Twitter, Philly D, dumb bitches.
I guess you've said weird stuff to our fans.
Yeah, but
so I could see.
What's up, you dumb bitches?
Taken out of context.
It wasn't. That's the context. He said, "What's up, you dumb bitches?" Anyway, we love Philly D.
I like that.
Well, let's take a break. When we come back, did we say enough about the dog thing? I mean, we didn't really come to a conclusion.
There isn't a conclusion. I mean,
What can you do?
authorities made their conclusion, and that's that.
Yeah. Did they make the right call?
They never responded
Honestly,
to you. By the way, she never responded.
Yeah, I know.
To you.
It was so weird. She reached out, and she said, "Hey, do you have time to talk?" I said, "Yeah, of course," but she never followed up, which is just so interesting. I wonder what.
I think she was panicking and then panicking again about talking to you.
And then she realized it was all fucked and
Yeah.
just disappeared.
I wonder if she lawyered up and she realized that.
I would.
Criminal stuff.
If I was caught yeah, I mean,
because if she did, her lawyer probably said, "Stop talking to everybody about
especially
this."
him.
Yeah.
Did they make the right call? Well, I'll say this. I don't think she should be charged. I think probably it's a tough call.
It's a tough call because it's in.
But I'm not outraged. I'm not outraged.
What she did is not like the extreme
Yeah.
level, so it's hard to determine one way or
I think
another.
what they look at is like, is she inflicting like permanent damage on this dog physically?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is this dog's eye burned with a cigarette? Is it cut up? Is it shot with BB guns? Is it scared of the owner? Like, for example, when you look at abused dogs, they'll move away from the owner at times, or if you do like this, they're all scared, and so you know, they have metrics.
They probably gotta weigh their options. I guess they prefer to leave him with her than take him to the pound.
Which is frankly nice that they're thoughtful enough to think about things from a actual, human standpoint, and not just being like, all right, dog's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd like to think that they are more thoughtful than that. Not that That's it. That's all there is. So we're going to take it to a quick break. We've got Jeremy Renner App. This is just such a bizarre story. This actor Jeremy Renner made an app for his fans, and it's just him. It's like Instagram, but he's the only one on it. And it's all like, you can like pay money to get acknowledged by him. And then it got hijacked by all these trolls, and he had to shut it down. Outrageous. YouTube crackdown on kids content. YouTube is changing forever after this one, and so much more. You do not want to miss this goof and gaff-filled episode. Let's throw it to that break, and we'll be right back. Ta-ta. Privacy.com is this beautiful service that allows you to generate credit card numbers so that you can make purchases online that are connected directly to your bank account. Because let me list all the reasons why that's a good idea. How about credit card theft? How about identity theft? How about every time I go and buy a fursuit or something crazy from China, I'm worried that they're going to steal my credit card and use it for online sex. But at any rate, let's avoid suspicion and doubt altogether, because privacy.com is that easy, secure way of keeping tabs on your credit cards. Never get charged again for reoccurring stuff. Keep track on all your funds. This is you giving you full control and full privacy. It's in the name, folks. Here's how it works. You sign up, privacy.com/H3. You get $5 for free from using our code, and you make virtual cards. Here's Theodore's card, for example. He gets $100 a year. That's generous, Theodore. Don't complain. Hila, for example, mom, obviously, no limit. Whoa, who set that up?
I got upgraded.
No limit. Hold the phone. All right, I gotta work on the settings here a little bit. And look how easy it is to make a new card. This one's for a Shredder, and he obviously is gonna get a no limit. I mean, no limit for Shredder. You can
100 months.
100. Okay, fine. Great card. Now, Shredder gets a credit card number, an expiration date, a security code. It's all happening for Shredder. Now, let's hop on over to Amazon. And here we are. We're buying some dog food, buying some dog treats. We're going to click this button here. Select whatever one you want. Shredder, Theodore, and Hila. This one's on Shredder. Use card. And boom, there you go. You're buying stuff online safely, securely, no threat, no reoccurring overage charges, no BS. That's the power of privacy. Take it back, baby! And on top of all that, if you go to privacy.com/H3 as a special treat for our viewers, new customers will automatically get $5 to spend on your first purchase for a limited time only. That's free freaking money at privacy.com/H3. It's free money. You guys seen that free real estate meme of Tim and Eric's? It's free money. Forget real estate. Privacy.com/H3. You get $5, dude. Get some Taco Bell or something, man. On us. On the house. Teddy Fresh Fall Collection is here. And who better to model it than the fine and beautiful Hila Klein, the designer and creator herself of Teddy Fresh.
Oh
wow,
God.
Look at her. Rocking that dog like an accessory. Shredder is wearing the color block hoodie dog edition. Hila in a newly cropped female top. Never before seen female top. She got a brand new purple We're New Hair Teddy Fresh. Looking slick, beautiful, outrageous, and courageous. Hila, thank you so much. Up next, we've got Dan on deck, rolling it in.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
And wow, that's a two heads are better than one. Just do the math, folks. It's simple. Dan looking good. Let's see the belt, Dan. Oh my goodness, the Teddy Fresh belt is finally here. Keep those pants up and look good doing it. What's that hat? In black. We're New Here. Teddy Fresh established 2018. Wait, there's more. There's something underneath that sweater, is there not? Whoa! Now that's a reveal. The striped logo tee with the bear patch. Classic, beautiful, luscious, as good as it gets. And could it look better on Dan? No, it couldn't. Thank you, Dan. We're so proud of him. Up next, we've got, he's tall. He's dark. He's sultry. It's Zach the Sound Guy, who's celebrating his 1-year anniversary with us. I can hardly believe it. Dark teal's the look today. TF logo. Let's see the sleeve. Oh, what's that say? Teddy Fresh. He's got the pants. He's got the sleeve. He's got the purple hat. It's all happening. But wait, what's this? The hoodie. And the same color. Hold on. Like Superman. He disappears, only to reemerge in his superhero outfit.
Oh my God!
Here he is back in the TF Classic hoodie with the embroidery, with the candy cane frickin' doodles on the, what do you call it, Hila? Draw cord. And looking good. How do you feel, Zach? Fresh, he says. Thank you, Zach. Congratulations on 1 year. We love you, and we appreciate you so much.
God!
Next up, we have, you know he's fashionable. You know he's hip. You know he's always got his ear to the grindstone. It's Ian the Intern! too cool for school, wearing white like his soul is pure, his outfit is pure. Look at the look. It's beautiful, it's bold, it's outrageous, looking fresh and clean, never quitting. Ian, the intern. But hold on, he's got to go fight some crime like Superman hops into a phone booth real fast.
DD.
And then suddenly, oh no! The long sleeve! Freshness never quits, like Mr. Clean. He's coming in fresh to clean your grimy kitchen clean. Ian, the intern, folks. Looking good, looking great. Oh, but wait, the look continues. Oh, look who's back! Ela Klein and the patchwork hoodie. This is a look that I am so proud of. I am so impressed by. This is a technical masterpiece. It's one of my favorite pieces we've ever made. Got the patchwork hoodie. And what color is that? Sunrise. This is Sunrise. She's got the shorts looking good. Let me see that ass, girl. Look very good in those shorts. Give me a twirl, would you? Damn. What's up, girl? Damn. And Shredder, of course. I mean, come on. Shredder is what? He's so cute. Ridiculous. Get out of here, Hila. And finally, Dan is back. A wardrobe change. He's got the block. The Teddy Fresh circle shirt. Looking good. Looking fan-fucking-tastic. And yes, I am dropping F-bombs because I'm so enthused by this great look and these fantastic models. Dan, thank you for working it. And finally, you know how you got to end it off. What up, Twitter world?
Finally.
It's yours truly. Go ahead, Hila.
Teddy Fresh Muse, Ethan Klein. That's how you wear clothing. You know what I mean? That's a muse. You gotta tuck. You gotta be extra thick to tuck. You gotta wear extra large. You gotta be extra large, extra in charge. And everything's gonna look great on you. That's how we do it. We don't mess around with regular models. Who cares about those? This is the real future, guys. Body positive. Extra calorie positive.
Calorie positive.
Calorie positive. The real teddy bear behind Teddy Fresh. That's the future of modeling. Tyra Banks would be all about it. You're really working at it, Ethan. Now that's creativity. You gotta go on top model. That's it. Thanks for watching, and we hope you like our new collection. And it's showing a little too much. Thank you.
How long were we on a card? I feel like if that happens again, you should just one of you guys should host.
That's true.
Because the card is weird. People are like, I'm out. Fuck this card.
Was there a card?
There was a card.
What the hell?
Like 5 seconds of it.
5 seconds? Dude, we lost like half our viewers.
Right.
What the hell?
I ran.
That's what happens when you have a break that's too long.
You
assume that you got so much
I
time.
put my feet up. Hope you guys enjoyed the fashion show. We had a lot of fun doing that. Even Shredder made an appearance. Anyways, welcome back, everybody, to the H3 Podcast Extravaganza Experience, the Transcendental Experience, the one and only. Jeremy Renner. This is the guy that plays Hawkeye in the Avengers, which we can all agree is the shittiest member of the Avengers. Like, nobody even fucking cares about Hawkeye. Am I wrong? Like, I don't even know why Hawkeye is there. He
Definitely
literally
not
just
wrong.
has a fucking bow, dude. That's so whack. You're fighting next to Thor and Hulk, and all you have is a fucking bow. He doesn't even have superpowers, does he?
I mean, he shoots the bow really
Bro, he
well.
wears a fucking tunic. It's so stupid. He wears a tunic, dude.
In the last one, he used a sword too, so he's got a sword and a bow.
Like, I love how, like, you know, like the invasion of all these crazy flying robot things, and homie's taking it on this, like, 500-foot flying robot monster, and he's fighting it with a bow and arrow, you guys. Next to Thor with a lightning-charged warhammer forged in the center of a dying star's heart. And you've got to do with a bow and arrow. He's by far the shittiest Avenger. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like I'm missing something.
I'm not in the Avenger universe.
Can you guys correct me here? I mean, I feel like it can't
but
be
I
that.
feel like you're probably pissing
can't
off a lot of
think
people.
of a lamer one.
Just a guess.
Hawkeye. What is your thing, Hawkeye? Hawkeye's a fictional superhero appearing in Marvel Comics, yada, yada, yada. Oh, he first appeared as a villain. Well, fuck him.
In the first Avengers.
Like,
Remember, he was like being
what are
mind
his
controlled.
powers? I want to know.
He's got really good eyeballs, dude. He's got the eyes of a hawk.
They didn't even say that, though. They don't even use his supervision in the movies. He's just some dude in a tunic.
I don't think that's accurate.
I'm
I
so
think he's just
upset.
good with the bow and arrow, like you said.
Skills and
That's about it.
abilities. Let's see. Hawkeye has no superhuman powers. He is at the very peak of human conditioning. You're next to Thor. Human conditioning can't take you that far, bro. He is at the very peak of human conditioning. He's an exceptional fencer. Wow. He's good with a rapier. He's an acrobat and marksman, having trained from childhood in the circus. Dude, this guy sucks. He sucks. So anyway, yeah, that confirms my suspicion. And so, but apparently this guy has a fan club, okay? He made an app for himself called the Jeremy Renner App. It's literally just a social media platform just for him and his fans. It was like Instagram, but he's the only person on it. Truly, the most bizarre thing ever. And of all the people, it's this guy, right? That's the thing that's specifically weird about it. Like, it's not Thor or Superman or, you know, The Rock. People like The Rock. It's Hawkeye, who has no supernatural powers. Okay, so let's get into this. The home feed is just Jeremy's posts. It was hijacked by trolls. Casey Anthony, for example, is a frequent troll who currently had the top post before he decided to delete the app. Casey Anthony is a mom who killed her daughter.
Oh.
And they keep posting...
Allegedly.
I don't know. Yeah, allegedly. And they keep posting pictures of her and their daughter saying, like, hey, I'm a huge fan. The app has a small problem with people who created profiles through fake Jeremy Renner Facebook accounts, so they look like Jeremy. So people started impersonating him. You can spend $100 on the Jeremy Renner stars so that you can boost your post and possibly have it seen by Jeremy himself.
That's so weird. So he was just posting his own pictures.
Yes, and he was making money from this. There's somebody who boosted their post 999 times. What?
What?
That's $100,000.
No, not that
1,000
much.
times 100.
No, I think one boost is $1, so I think it's $999. Still a lot.
Well, it says that. Oh, you can. I see. You can spend up to $100.
Yeah, you can buy like it's basically it's like microtransactions.
I
It's like,
see.
You know, it's Xbox.
So if your post isn't good enough, if you make a shit post and you want it to be on the front anyway, you can just pay to have it there. That sounds like a good social media
that's
platform.
why it got like so many trolls.
Well, right. That was one reason. Another reason was that they just used Facebook integration to create profiles. So people just started making fake profile accounts and linking it, and then it would draw the name and profile picture from
And the big one
Facebook.
is that they didn't blacklist Jeremy Renner as a name. So just a million fake Jeremy Renners started appearing.
So everyone's called Jeremy Renner.
Because I feel like there's probably a limitation on the Facebook API where you either get it or...
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they couldn't filter it
Yeah.
somehow. I mean, maybe
I
we
don't
can
know
figure
though.
it
There's
out, yeah.
probably a way.
Yeah.
So here's some screenshots. Here's the app logo, Hila. Jeremy Renner. That's just. I mean, how?
This is so weird.
What kind of dude makes this?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe he made it like as a joke, but you're
It's
saying
100%
that it's not.
earnest, which you'll see. There's more. What the fuck is this? Why is there a forehead in this?
I don't know what that is.
When do you guys pulled this?
Someone's phone.
That's somebody's
It looks like
desktop on their phone.
Here's the landing page. This is the loading
Wow.
screen. Well, this is the loading screen. What? Who does it? Who? How could you actually make something like this for yourself? Here's one of his posts. Happy Ren's Day, he said.
They all call him J Renz, by the way. Which I think
And then
is just
here's a comment
fantastic.
by Jeffrey Epstein. Hey, Jeremy, I just have got out from cage and they have put me. Why am I? Let me try that again. Hey, Jeremy, I have just got out from the cage that they have put me on. We should collab later. You could suck my dick and I could suck yours. It's not even a good troll. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Just stupid.
Look at this number 1 fan, number 2 fan.
Yeah, these
What
are
is
people who
this?
bought stars.
Yeah, you see this.
Wow.
So that amount of stars is how much money they
Really?
spent. Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
What? So they spent $70?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Wait, does this mean that there's
That's
800?
so weird.
Does this mean there's $841 spent on this post?
Looks like it.
What?
Oh, dude.
This guy is just raking it in from this.
What a weird way to make money as a Hollywood star. I mean, you're already Hawkeye. Don't, like, dude, you're already making money from being the shittiest Avenger. Don't push it, dude. You know? Jeremy Renner, net worth. Just out of curiosity. 50 milli. This dude's pulling in like a couple thousand.
And the thing is, he's not even.
It's
I mean,
not-
he's known for the Avengers, obviously, but he's a big actor. Aside from that, he was nominated for an Oscar a few years ago. You know, like he doesn't need this extra cash.
Oh, this picture made me. So this is Casey Anthony. Hila. It's honestly really
Oh,
sad.
no.
But this was the top post on the app. It says Casey Anthony,
God.
candid photo time. Hey Jeremy Renner, I am your biggest fan. So was my kid. Hope you
I
see
can't.
this. This is fucking awful. Then Epstein's back. Hey Jeremy, I just got out from. Oh, this is the same one. Happy Ren's Day to you, Sharon. Love Jeffrey from my private island. Someone wish Jeffrey Epstein a happy Ren's Day.
You know what's crazy about this too is with all these people spending money on the stars, all of these posts he cross-posted to Instagram. Like you can get all this content for free.
Oh, that's
guess they're
fine.
not
None
part
of
of
this
the community.
It's not exclusive. Yeah.
There's probably some exclusives, no? I saw him
maybe.
make a video for the app that I'll watch
There you
later. Hila, look at this. This is the connect with two-time
So,
Academy Award nominee Jeremy.
I'm just reading this article with the app developer.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, this company works with many influencers, and a lot of celebrities have this thing.
No, I can't believe that. It's so embarrassing. Who would?
He
who
said
would do
out of
that?
the 500 influencers that we're working with, we've never had a case of any apps being hurt like this. This is a freak situation.
Not anymore, baby.
Am I concerned about this? Not more than I'm concerned about 50 other things I'm dealing with. Gonna
That's what
say many
Jeremy
stuff.
said.
No, the app developer.
Dude, you got an issue here. Here, by the way. So on this post, the Casey Anthony one, Hila, he comments, he goes, to everyone criticizing my app because Casey Anthony has created an account and is posting on the fan page, spare me your tears. This is an all-inclusive app. If you don't like it, you are free to leave. That was a fake Jeremy Renner account.
Oh.
All-inclusive. So funny. Here, Josh Brolin.
Number
Hi.
1 fan.
Josh
This
Brolin.
fan.
Very handsome. Perhaps you can fuck me. Handsome, but it's like just a total shit show.
Wow.
Italian Jeremy Renner with posting pictures of pasta. Mamma mia! First I
crazy.
make it the Avengers, and then I eat it the rigatoni.
It's crazy that people spend money on these fake ones.
This shouldn't exist, man. This should not exist. Here's a picture of Wario versus Waluigi. Wario has no nipples in the new Olympic game. I wonder what Jeremy Renner would think about this. And he commented, very cool. So as you can see, it was quite out of control. And sadly, I've got so much good troll footage in it. Sadly, Ela, this is goodbye. Wow, this one had 30,000 stars, dude. The final goodbye.
I love that there's like a Photoshop for the goodbye.
He said, yeah, and he's got his little... Like,
little stylized.
He says, the app has jumped the shark, literally. Due to clever individuals. It's not that clever.
It's not literally.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not... That's literally the the wrong use of the word literally. How can an app even jump the shark, Jeremy? Literally. It doesn't have a physical body, dude. But due to clever individuals that were able to manipulate ways to impersonate me and others within the app, I have asked EscapeX,
that's the company that
that runs this app, to shut it down immediately and refund anyone who has purchased any stars over the last 90 days.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty generous.
That's when the trolling started. What was supposed to be a place for fans to connect with each other has turned into a place that is everything I detest and can't and won't condone. My sincere apologies for this to have not turned out the way it was intended. To all the super fans who have supported me with your words and encouragement, amazing art, stories, and time shared, a genuine thank you. And I hope to see you on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Signed, JR.
Don't you feel like this font is not fitting for this occasion?
Dude, it looks so corny. He signed it like he's J.R.R. Tolkien or some shit. You know what I mean? Here's the kind of post he would do. Keep rocking. 4,000 stars.
DD
Here.
Mega Doo.
Here's another one, Ela. Mood. Like, what, bro? Here's another one.
Whoa.
Want to train? What is this? You want to fuck me?
He's holding a bow
in the woods?
But he's not dressed. He's dressed for like...
He's going to middle school, first day of middle school? Yeah. He's wearing like an open flannel. Here's someone posted a octopus being pulled on a leash. It may have been Bella Thorne's, a clip from her video.
You mean Belle Delphine?
Belle, yeah. What did I say?
Bella Thorne.
Oh, those are hard.
Different people.
If you look at, then they started posting anti-troll content. If you are a troll, move on, find the underside of a bridge and some billy goats to scare. Damn, get off this app. And then somebody posted a picture of the Twin Towers and enduring freedom.
From Tony Dicksucker.
Oh, this is too ripe to be trolled. Like, I don't feel bad in the slightest bit, man. Not even the slightest bit. When I see a troll on Jeremy Renner app. No troll zone. Keep moving. Look at this. Standing shower shit.
What is the age of the people using this? I wonder.
I see a lot. Dude, there's
really
nothing that
can't
sense
tell.
about this yet.
Yeah.
I don't think it's kids, I'll tell you that. I really don't. And then finally there was a video. So this is the kind of
There's a
exclusive.
video?
Hey guys.
This is the kind of exclusive content you can expect from the Jeremy Renner app.
Hey guys, Jeremy Renner here. I want to thank all you super fans on this app. You guys are fantastic. All the
You guys are
art sending
fantastic.
in, all the love, and I really, really, truly
Bro,
appreciate
you know how I
this app.
know he doesn't give a fuck about them? He's shooting a vertical video. Like, could you put less work into this?
Like, where is he? He's just on the way to doing something else.
Exactly.
And he's like next to a fucking power generator. So you can barely hear him.
Hey guys, fantastic. You guys are really fantastic.
Opportunity to share these experiences with you. It means a lot to me. We're out in Miami right now promoting the movie Tag coming out on June 15th. Hope you all get to see that. It's a different kind of movie that I normally do, and I think it's pretty exciting. And, much love, much appreciation to you all.
That was epic. Download and join fan club now.
Oh my god.
How epic of an exclusive message was that? So there you have it. Unfortunately, to all the fans of Jeremy Renner, the app has been shut down permanently because of those goddamn internet trolls.
Feel bad for all the J-Ren heads out there.
J-Ren.
Casey Anthony, top post of all time on the Jeremy Renner app. Jesus Christ. Man, it's just a bizarre story. I feel like the trolling was less bizarre than the existence of the app itself.
Yeah.
You know, that shocked the hell out of me. Other big news coming out of YouTube. Lots of big news coming out of YouTube lately, but this one is probably one of the biggest ones I've seen. YouTube was fined by the FTC $170 million for violating children's privacy, collecting data from them without their parents' permission. So apparently there's a law to protect children from being advertised to.
Mm-hmm.
Because they say, and rightfully so, that kids cannot distinguish the difference between an advert and content. They don't know when they're being marketed to. And therefore, it's inappropriate to market to kids and to collect data and to use them kind of to as a selling point. Because I know that on YouTube, for example, the kids market is the most valuable market. Like the best month, I'll get like $3 CPM. Mm-hmm. That's like my best month ever. Kids content, I'm talking 10.
Do you want to explain CPM for anyone who doesn't understand?
Yeah, so that's how many dollars you get per 1,000 views, essentially, on your channel. And it's based on auctioning. It's based on demand. So because so many people are bidding on views for kids' content, apparently because it's so valuable, what'd you just link me, Dan?
It's not relevant to the YouTube thing, but I'm kind of blown away what I just found.
Oh, he has an app?
From the same
has
company.
an app. Holy fuck. I feel like his isn't so masturbatory though. Here's the ad for it.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm in New Hampshire, and
Why
I just
vertical?
wanted to say that last time I was here, I didn't sell this place out, and now this year I'm here, and I did sell it out, and I wanted to thank you for always listening and watching, and now coming to the shows. It just means a lot to me. So I just want to say thanks to all you guys and all you guys who have my app and shit like that.
I'm in New York, and I want you to know, and I'm just
These
announcing
apps.
this year, I'm going to be at the Gotham
So I
Comedy Club,
just
so if you're in the
like,
city,
yeah, I was looking up
9:30
this
show.
company. Also, their name is EscapeX. Don't you feel like they're trying to sound like SpaceX?
Escape.
Yeah, maybe.
EscapeX.
Wait, hold on. I can see a list of all these fucking
Yeah.
stories. Bro, what is with these? I gotta make one of these and just totally make it like outrageous. No, I'm not doing that. That's such a waste of time.
Yeah, I put a link to their website with all the people, but I guess that's probably the same thing.
But it's not. See, there's just a random fucks. Like I want to see sorted by popular. Like I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, I was on that YouTube video for J-Rens and just clicked on their video tab and
So wait, you
immediately saw Crystalia there.
Oh, here we go. Dude, Chris, what? I just don't understand. And then, like, they ask you to be, like, humorless for some reason. They're like, be genuine. This is a place to genuinely connect with fans.
So many people have it.
But where's famous? I want to see, like, what famous people are on this.
A lot of these are famous.
I don't know any of these fucking people. Do you know who Amar Zoni is, Hila? What about Ria Rikis?
What about the backpack kid?
Oh, the backpack kid's on here?
Yeah.
Where?
Second row, top left.
Oh, my fucking God, dude. Get the backpack kid. Download that immediately. Okay, this
Wait,
kid's...
did I see Chloe? Is that Chloe Kardashian?
I saw Chloe. Yeah, I don't know
that's a pretty
what it
big one.
means.
Where?
Up at the top. Scroll all the way up. Second row, middle.
Oh. She's the worst Kardashian by far. Who the hell would follow her?
Oh, Ian's saying that's not the Kardashian.
Okay.
And he's the authority. So
I mean, their time is worth so much money. if they were going to do this, they'd do it themselves, you know? They turn into some kind of crazy business. Yeah, I don't know. This is
a
wild.
weird thing. I can't believe so many people
I got to find out from
have
Chris.
their own app.
I gotta. Next time Chris is on, here's Chris D'Elia. Make a note. I really got to talk to him about this.
Yep.
We got to find out more about this shit. Hey, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for connecting and believing in me. I know this is vertical. They asked me to shoot it vertically because it feels more candid and real.
Well, maybe it's vertical because you see it on your phone, so that kind of makes sense.
It's more vertical and real, baby.
You know what I mean?
That's true. It's
because on your phone,
no,
it feels the screen.
That makes absolute sense. I don't know who any of these fucking people are. Except Chris. Somehow it's just Chris. It's just Chris D'Elia.
It is definitely an odd standout from everybody else on here.
Yeah.
They got Tommy Chong on there.
Yeah, I saw that too. Hey, man. Hey, guys. I just wanted to say my accent's all over the place. Thank you guys for... Okay,
Who's
I'll
that?
stop now.
Is that
That's
Tommy
Tommy
Chong?
Chong. Yeah. I'll stop now. Chris D'Elia. What the fuck, dude? We got to talk about that.
Amber Rose is pretty famous. She's got it. She's
Is
on
she?
the list. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but is she?
Yeah, she's pretty famous.
For what? What has she done?
I don't know. She could say the same thing about you.
I'm on a podcast. I have a podcast. So that's something I've done. I literally don't know one thing she's done. A model and actress. Okay, tell me more. What have you been in?
She dated Kanye West for 2 years.
Exactly. That's not a thing. Dude, what's happened? The moment you fuck Kanye West, you become famous. Like, this girl fucked her 2 years ago, and she's living off residual fame.
It was way longer than that.
And
Since
now,
2008.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I gotta suck that guy's dick. She's married to Wiz Khalifa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
They have a kid together, I believe.
Dude,
She was on the Eric Andre show. I remember that episode. Actually.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
good.
she dated 21 Savage too? Dude, this girl just fucks black rappers. That's her specialty. She has a type.
Yeah.
Rich black dudes is her type. Sorry, Ian, she's out of your league. Ian, what would you think if you had a chance to have sex with a girl who slept with Kanye? Would you consider that a benefit?
What's going on with the YouTube thing?
I'm genuinely curious.
We did start talking about...
I know, I kind of have to start over now because, like, such a tangent.
Yeah, I apologize for...
No, it was good. It was a good... I'm just glad I saw that. So where was I? I was talking about there's a law that you can't market to kids. And YouTube, I guess, has been violating that law because they allow targeting ads on kids' content.
Mm-hmm.
Take, for example, the most popular kids channel, one of the most popular channels on YouTube itself, Ryan's Toy Review. Now, this channel is made, look at it, obviously for kids. So when advertisers are served ads on this and YouTube is giving you data and info, they're saying, hey, that's a violation of this child protection and advertisement law. So YouTube has been fined $170 million, and now they're also being forced to make enormous changes to the platform. For example, in the next 4 months, pretty much all YouTube Kids content is going to be largely demonetized. Demonetized, dude. That's insane. That is so much money that's going to evaporate off the
That
platform.
means they're just not going to make videos. Why would they?
People
right?
who make kids videos,
Yeah.
there's literally no reason other than for love of the game. But maybe that's not even enough because, for example, they say, in 4 months, we will treat data from anyone watching kids' content on YouTube as coming from a child regardless of the age of the user. This means that we will limit data collection and use on videos made for kids owing to what is needed to support the operation of the service. We will stop serving personalized ads on this content. Also, some features will no longer be available, like comments and notifications.
Wow.
Creators will be required to tell us when their content falls into this category. We'll also use machine learning to find videos that are clearly targeting young audience. We have these
So for example, like the ads that run before a video.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, so
like a toy company.
Yes.
Is targeting specifically that because they know kids are watching.
Right.
And so they're not allowed to do that.
Basically, you can no longer specifically buy ads on kids' content on YouTube.
Huh.
And the reason the CPM was so high is because there's so much competition because it's such a valuable market that when so many bid on it, it goes up to $10, where maybe ours is like 1, 2, or 3, depending on the year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very interesting.
I didn't know that was a lot, but it makes sense the more you think about it.
It does make sense, and I think it was intended more for like, I don't know. I guess the internet maybe, I don't know. But I think YouTube was certainly just kind of hoping no one would go there, you know?
I just wonder, where does it start and where does it end? Like, how do you define exactly what's in that criteria?
It's an age. There's like, they say under like 8.
It's 13, actually.
Oh, up to 13.
Under
wow.
13.
Like, what about Jake Paul's videos with the buy the merch, you know?
So
and he's got kids watching.
I don't think they say, well, here, they specifically say, creators will be required to tell us when their content falls into this category. We'll also use machine learning to find videos that clearly target young audience. For example, those that have an emphasis on kids' characters, themes, toys, or games.
Okay.
So they would probably categorize his as teenager.
Okay.
But they certainly wouldn't have kids' adverts on it. And I think that's the big issue, right? So that's...
The law that they got fined on wasn't specifically that they were advertising to kids. It was that they were collecting data on the kids.
Right. They were well, the data they were collecting was
to be used for advertising.
Was
It's
basically
connected.
it's connected because advertisers came on the platform and they said, I want to serve ads to kids. And
Right.
so, well, how did they get that? Through the data.
Exactly.
So it's that has made all this now impossible. And so by disabling interest-based ads, people can no longer target them. And I don't know who checks not interest-based ads because you don't know where it's going to end up. Like, who doesn't target their ads at all? If you want to say male, female, age bracket, geographical location. I don't think there's going to be much money there. It's just going to be really weird, cheap shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude, it's super weird. So there's no incentive, financial incentive, and their views are going to be hamstrung now too, because notifications and comments are being disabled on all this content. It's a huge, huge change.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it will affect... I've been trying to tell YouTube for so long. I make content for adults. 18 to 35 male is our primary demographic.
And a female, but...
Well, yeah. It's like 75-25.
Yeah.
And I always say, YouTube, that's the most valuable cross-section in traditional media. Why the fuck don't you guys care about us? It's because all their money was in kids. And they were breaking the fucking law, too.
Look at the views.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. Bro, you want to see some crazy shit? 1.8 billion. Yes, that's a B. 1.8 billion. You want to see what this dumb fucking video is? It's not even interesting or unique or... Huge egg surprise. 1.8 billion.
Are they going to claim us?
Okay, Ryan, are you ready to find the egg?
Yeah, they were going to need to because there ain't no money left.
Desperate.
The audio is ass.
One, nice. What else?
I don't know how... This channel's so weird. How did they put their kid up to doing all this shit? Like, even to this day, this kid's doing all this. I mean, it looks
Well,
pretty
I'm
fun.
sure he's having fun.
Yeah, they buy him all the crazy shit.
Yeah.
This kid's gonna end up like...
Oh, you got one in there?
The question is how he's going to feel about it when he's older.
Nice.
Right, he's a
looking
child
back.
actor. He's a child
Yeah.
actor. I mean...
Essentially, yeah.
So, essentially, I give him about... He's probably... let me just put it this way. If Michael Jackson was around, he'd be friends with this kid.
Ooh, come on.
Yeah, so this
I mean, he
has-
may feel some negativity towards it, but assuming his parents are following the law, when he turns 18, he's going to have millions.
What
millions
law
of
is
dollars.
that, Dan? Because this
There's
is...
child acting laws.
Exactly. This is YouTube. Does it apply?
What is
that's
the
a good
law about
question.
child acting? I don't know.
There was a bunch of kids who like their parents ran off with their fortune, which is so fucking
It used to
insane.
happen in Hollywood a lot, and so
Wow.
Can
they
you believe
cracked
that
down,
shit?
and they're required to
My
put the
parents
money
would
in
do
a
that to me.
trust.
I feel like my parents would do that to me.
It's called the Coogan Law.
Oh,
There you go.
Zach, how come you're so knowledgeable about the Coogan
He's
law?
studying into
Pre-law, baby.
The Kegel,
pre-law.
the Kegel laws. My parents would totally do that to me. They'd be like, "It's for your college fund," and then I turn 18. I'm like, they're like, "Yeah, we paid for college." I'm like, "What about like the 30 million else?" They'd be like, "We paid for your college, Ethan. Be happy." Anyway, this has almost 1.9. Sorry, please. I issue a correction. 1.9 billion with a B. Flabbergasted by that. But so channels like this. Now, this is where it gets real interesting for me too. Is that? Wait, I think I. So channels like this one, the FTC is saying they're going to be targeting as well, because they estimated, a media group estimated that 90% of all of their videos are sponsored. With, well, here, this guy explained. Or this guy, Philly D, explained.
This guy.
I thought it was a different video. Is this distracting or great?
Administrators of deceiving children through sponsored videos that often have the look and feel of organic content. According to Truth in Advertising, nearly 90% of the Ryan Toys review videos have included at least one paid product recommendation aimed at preschoolers, a group that they say is too young to distinguish between a commercial and a review. And that distinguish argument is one of the key things here. As explained in a New York Times article on this, Josh Gollin, who's the executive director of the Campaign for a Commercial-Free Childhood, reportedly said many children do not recognize advertising until they are 8 or 9 years old. Some videos on YouTube channels like Ryan Toys Review have noted sponsored content in small type that appears briefly, he said, or through a voiceover thank you to the retailer or manufacturer that provided products. And Gollin goes on to argue, a 5-year-old isn't going to understand that Ryan's talking about the toys because Target is paying him to talk about the toys. There may be some disclosure, but disclosure isn't meaningful to a child that young. Now, as far as the other side of this, Ryan's father released a statement.
So they're going after the individual channels now, too, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But it does kind of raise an interesting point. I mean, 90% of his videos are sponsored, and they fit organically into the video. It's not like on our pod, when we have sponsors, we go, "Thank you to Honey," or whatever. Da 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 da. They're clearly a sponsor, but here, it's all what they would call like integrated ads, where it's like, "I'm playing with this Play-Doh brand who paid me
Well,
$100,000."
Like they showed, even if you put a little link, a little title at the top of the video, a kid wouldn't really understand what that is.
That works for someone like me who wants to
Yeah.
disclose that I have a copy read and a sponsor. But yeah, it's very true. I mean, at this level, the level that their channel is, these guys get like 300 million views. These guys are like a Dude, these guys probably make at least $50 million a year. This is like a huge
I
machine.
think they were at the list of the top
Yeah.
earning channels. Like
They're
they were
right
number
up there
one,
next
no?
to PewDiePie.
Right.
Weren't they number one?
This
they
year
were number one.
I think they were.
Exactly. They made so at that level, you have lawyers, you have people. I mean, these guys are well familiar with the law.
You want to know something crazy, though? I just looked it up. The Coogan law that Zach just brought up doesn't apply to YouTubers.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, not accusing that maybe they're great and they are, setting aside a ton of money for their kid when he grows up, but they're not required to. They could just spend it. If they wanted to.
I met the dad at YouTube Creator Studios. He seemed like a normal, nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I met him briefly. I don't know. I'd be surprised if they did that, but again, just the possibility.
Right.
There's no protections
There is no
here
protection. It's just
for this
leaving it
kid.
up to them being good people.
So Ryan Toys Review channel made 22 million, and it was the number one earning channel of 2019. I think.
What? It made more than 22 million if it's number one.
That's what
they
it's
say that
reported
PewDiePie
as.
made like $70 million last year.
No, no.
I saw.
This is a CBS News article.
Is this just from the YouTube
That's
ad
just-
revenue?
yeah,
Because
it
that
could
might
just
not
be
be
ad
counting
revenue.
their integrations.
I don't know how they come into the number exactly, but they have like Logan Paul at 14 million, PewDiePie at 15 million.
It must just be the AdSense. I saw one that was like adjusted for merch and stuff. Well, anyway. Whatever.
It says they're taking into account their video advertising, merchandise deals, and other sources of revenue. So
I thought they would be making more than that. Well, anyway, that's a lot of money, clearly.
2 million,
yeah. Well, anyway, so this channel is the number one.
They're number one regardless. And so they certainly are familiar with the law. There's no way you make that much money and you don't know your industry in and out and your legal liabilities. 0% chance of that. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm sure they're hedging their bet. They're like, dude, whatever fine we get. Same for YouTube. They paid $170 million bucks. Dude, they probably made billions. Not billions, but hundreds of millions.
I saw an article estimate that that $170 million fee is less than their revenue in one day, a single day.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. For
Revenue.
YouTube? Not Google, YouTube.
Probably Google.
Yeah, Google, that makes sense. YouTube is a different.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, they're interesting stuff. So I wonder how that's going to affect us. I wonder if that's going to increase our CPM as the pool decreases. But I don't think toy stores are necessarily going to want to promote, Hot Wheels on our podcast.
But if they can't target, right?
They can't target kids.
Then it's just general?
They could target anyone but kids.
Mm-hmm.
They could target parents.
Mm-hmm.
They could target parents. We got parents. I'm a parent. You want to advertise Hot Wheels? I'm here. And it's all legal, baby. All legal, all day, all the time.
If you look in the banner of the Ryan's Toy Review YouTube channel, he looks like he has a Nickelodeon show.
Yeah, I saw that.
That is correct. The main point, that FTC complaint report.
Yeah, I saw that. So there you have it. What do you think, Hila?
I cannot believe it. This is going to be another one of those big changes. And then people will be like, remember the days when
you can make kids content? When you become a billionaire?
some of those family channels are huge.
The biggest. They're huge.
So-
I mean, Ethan Bradbury, for Christ's sake, used to be raking in the kids' dough.
Yeah.
You know the world's ass backward when Dennis TV and Ethan Bradbury can make hundreds of thousands of dollars entertaining kids. But the truth is that there's so many bizarre, weird, twisted kids content that's been on there for so long, and this is going to outright stop all of that because these people are only motivated by easy money. And they said we're establishing a $100 million fund dispersed over 3 years dedicated to the creation of thoughtful, original children's content on YouTube. So they want to keep the market, but I guess they got to just fund it themselves.
Yeah, they'll just kind of turn into their own Nickelodeon, basically.
Mm.
But I wonder how they're going to make money from that. Maybe they'll have a premium service. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's probably a good thing and inevitable. Everyone made his money for as much. They made as much money as they could before they knew they were going to get shut down. And now the party's over, and I'm still here, YouTube, waiting for the little recognition. I ain't breaking the law. You know, I find it funny. That's like the ultimate hypocrisy of YouTube. Like, if you look at the CEOs of YouTube and Google, they're like the most socially conscious, social justice warrior people on the planet. Yet, when it comes to child's privacy, they're like, oh, well, we are socially conscious, but when it comes to making money, I'll fucking sell out these stupid little cocksuckers any fucking day. That's $1 billion. Fuck you. I'll break the law. It's really like that.
I just wonder if it's really like that and how.
Well, sure, they rationalize it.
I guess.
But at the end of the day, their lawyers sure as fuck know they're breaking the law. You know what I mean? I'm sure in their mind they try to be conscious about it, but they're like, hey, this guy wrote a memo that people were offended by, so we're gonna fire him and make a whole big hubbub about promoting, LGBTQ creators. But in the meantime, we're gonna make $1 billion violating children's privacy. I swear to God, it's like
It's all PR, you know. And at the end of the day, their business, they're looking to make money. That's the number one priority.
It's the number one priority. Absolutely, it is. They're Google. Their business is sucking money up like a vacuum, dude. You know.
And their main business is your data. I mean, that is the product.
But the truth is that you look at the CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki. She's a super sweet, super nice, down to earth, very woke woman. I mean, I've met with her personally a couple of times and spent some time with her.
Which is why I don't know if it's like you.
But this is the Google guy. This is the guy who really pulls the strings. This is the CEO of Google. And this guy's some super woke, young Indian dude who doesn't fuck around. And this guy sat in an office with a bunch of people and was like, we're going to serve these fucking little spineless idiots. Their brains don't even work. We're going to shove Hot Wheels so far down their throat, they're going to be shitting golden eggs for us.
I don't know.
Is he... Now, he's the CEO of Google.
Mm-hmm.
I think technically the CEO of Alphabet would be YouTube's boss.
Well, I think this guy was the CEO of Google before Alphabet happened.
I see. Okay.
So I think he probably has a lot of...
Larry Page, is that it?
Oh, is this Larry Page?
Yeah, I think Larry Page, he's the big boy.
Yeah, this guy doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Larry Page will fucking... You'll wake up in a creek if you fuck with Larry Page. 53 billion, 54 billion. This is the guy that made Google. Co-founder of Google. How is it that all these like autists that make these crazy tech companies end up being like the best CEO also? Like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Larry Page, they made this really obscure, crazy technology, and I say autists because they probably all are on the scale. I mean, look at them. They're really awkward tech
You mean
dudes.
they're on the spectrum?
On the
of
spectrum,
some kind?
yeah, on the spectrum. And I don't mean that as a joke. I mean that genuinely. And then they all end up being like look at Mark Zuckerberg. That guy's definitely on the spectrum. They all end up being like these extremely successful CEOs. How's that possible?
Well, I don't think being autistic necessarily means you're not good at business.
No,
it might be,
not
might
the
be an
autistic
advantage.
part.
Oh,
Not the
okay.
autistic part. The part about like I'm going to make a little tech company, and then it's going to go wildly successful, and now I'm going to be the CEO of the biggest company in the world. It's interesting how you go from being a little tech startup to being like the CEO of the biggest company.
Yeah, sometimes it works out. I would argue that
They
Mark
created
Zuckerberg is
a
probably
beast,
not the best
you know?
CEO.
I mean,
I don't think they planned on anything.
It's interesting that they were able to. You see
They're
it a lot.
geniuses.
Yeah, they're geniuses. I guess that's why their company succeeded from the beginning. Mark Zuckerberg he's got to be a phenomenal CEO. I mean, he's one of, look, Facebook is huge.
Yeah, they've just had a lot more missteps over the years than Google has, you know?
Certainly since they've gotten so big.
I'm making meats now. Smoking these meats here.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely on the scale. Probably pretty high up the scale, if I'm being honest.
Who, the Zuck?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? But from the videos of him, yeah, he's a little awkward.
Good smoky flavor.
Well, anyway. Again, I'm not deriding. Is that the right word? Let me look that up right now. I'm making an official statement.
I'm the meat chef.
Yeah, I'm not deriding autistic people. I'm saying, what am I doing? Nobody cares. Who cares? You know what I meant. Either you know what I meant or you don't. It doesn't matter what I say. And anyway, look, he's smoking meats. The Zuck owns like half of Hawaii, apparently.
Good smoky flavor.
Good job on those, Zach. I didn't know you had cut up the Zuck like that.
We've had that in the pocket for a while.
Finally. Let's see. I'm curious to hear Larry Page talk. What does this guy sound like? He has the good sense of not getting on camera like the Zuck wants to be like a superstar. You know what I mean? The Zuck live streams himself smoking meats. Here. What do we got? We got a TED Talk with Larry Page. That sounds boring. We're at the end of the show. Nobody's watching. I just want to hear what Larry Page sounds like. What is this page? Yeah, I don't know. All right, Larry, what do you got for us?
I hate it when people say somebody needs no introduction, then goes on to introduce them.
So don't.
But
here I go.
but I
Wait,
do
that
wanna.
was so awkward. Why are these people so awkward? Bro, don't say it if you're going to do it. Right? I got to watch this again.
I hate it when people say somebody needs no introduction, then goes on to introduce them.
He's like, all right.
But
go ahead.
But I do want to start in the realm of what might have been.
This guy's on the
A
scale.
few years ago, I think 1997, Larry and Sergey almost got fired.
You're just going to say that
Can you
everyone
tell
is
us
on
a
the
little
scale. I
bit
think,
about this? And I always
including-
wonder
I'm on
what
the scale. I'm
world-
weighing in at 210, man. It's not going down.
How the world might be different if that had in fact happened.
Of course, Larry isn't the one who speaks.
We had
Larry, say
developed
something. I'm here for you, buddy.
using the algorithm. I don't even.
Why is
I
this
don't
dude
know what
saying
goes on
everything?
in the ventures? Either subsidized.
Bro, talk!
or
Larry, I'm here for you.
based power.
Who is this guy?
That's the other co-founder.
Kaiser.
Yeah, I was talking.
Go ahead. Here we go.
Anyway, I don't think my voice is likely to get much worse, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, he's got a
Oh,
fucked up
sick.
voice. I'm hanging on every word, Larry. What do you got for me?
And it's priced at $182 a month. So
What is
I don't know, but this guy's a
Want to take any
legend.
from the audience? Or you?
yeah, let's. I want to have one.
He's
question
moderating
for
it
you,
himself.
Larry.
He's like,
You lost your voice last
gotta
year.
pee
You talked
so
a little
bad.
bit about what you learned from that.
nice cut.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Sergey encouraged me to,
Listen to this guy.
Wait.
That was really great to go to.
He just said he lost his voice, and he's asking
Yeah.
about that experience. We're going through this whole video to hear his voice, and like this isn't his normal voice because he's got like a fucked up throat thing going
Sergey
on.
encoured me to make
Listen
all
to
the
his
details.
voice.
Like the worst video we could have picked.
Yeah.
That was really great to get a lot of feedback and information and things like that.
dude, listen to this guy.
So yeah, as a good example, I think we were talking about medicine, but
Oh
a lot of
my
the
God. This is
angst people
Mr.
have about their
Google.
medical records is related
Well,
to
he's
insurance,
sick.
which we can just fix the insurance.
The
The point of insurance is to cover
Yeah, the insurance is to cover
medical issues.
medical
So
insurance.
somehow worked ourselves into a state around that.
Somehow.
Obviously, I don't care very much about that, so I don't have that issue. But I think.
Wow. What would you do with
Anyway, I don't
50
think my-
billion?
How much he's worth?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, he's worth 50 billion. What would you guys do with 50 billion?
I have no idea.
Billion?
Yeah.
Buy a country. Shit. I mean,
Buy a country?
What
Can
could-
you buy a country for 50 billion?
What would you do?
Why would
Like
you
a
want a
small one?
country?
why not? Sovereignty, baby.
What do you need with sovereignty, Dan?
God.
Jeff.
Just don't understand power, Ethan.
People who need sovereignty are people that can't do legally here what they want to do. I'll tell you what I would do with 50 billion. I would donate it all to charity. How dare you try to hoard that much wealth?
Wow.
All right, let's get out of here. TGIF, mother effers. I'm so tired, dude. Oh, I just want to go home and sleep. So happy that we're over.
I heard Christina's podcast about she has the new Where My Mom Is At podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And she just said, like, I'm so tired. I haven't slept in 4 years, like, since she had her kids. And I thought that was so funny. That's how I feel now all the time. That's it.
I sometimes have thoughts like that where I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to get, like, a normal night's sleep for, like, 5 years or maybe even longer.
Maybe even longer, yeah.
And then I think, why do we do this? And then we got another dog, and now shit's even crazier at our house. And I'm like, what do we do? Like, what are we doing?
But then, like, when Theodore's smiling at us and we're all having fun, then I don't.
You're just trying to put a silver lining on it.
Well, because I don't really think that. It's just when you're, like, tired, you're like, what have I done?
Yeah. I'm not seriously considering Control-Alt-Deleting back to a previous save. If I had the technology, if technology exists, we could discuss it, but I don't have an option.
But I mean, it's like it all day. It's like that. You go back and forth.
Yeah. Now we still have some moments. Our quiet moments. Spent working. We go, okay, we have 2 hours. And then we end up working, and then we wanted to watch Bachelor in Paradise, but now we're out of time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to stay up till 3 to watch Bachelor in Paradise, and that means I'm going to get like 4 hours of sleep. Because, listen.
We got to change our schedule. That's the problem. We got to start going to sleep early.
I just can't do it.
Which I also
I know
can't.
that I should go to sleep early today, but it's so hard for me to go to bed at 10. It's just, I do it.
It's like the best time. I even like working at night. I like watching. I like drawing at night. Like everything I want to do at night.
Pizza. What's for dinner tonight?
I don't know.
Go ahead. What's for dinner? Say something.
What's for dinner? There's like I don't know. I wish I had food that I really crave right now, and there isn't.
Go ahead.
Hey, Twitter world.
Go ahead. You can answer.
Cold foam, cold brew.
There you have a coffee from Starbucks. All right, this is the end. I'm officially started the sup bombs. That means we're saying goodbye.
All right, we're starting the music.
A
Here we go.
fond farewell to all of our fans. You can follow me on the Ethan Klein app, where you'll get exclusive updates and messages from me, yours truly. For fans of the show and fans of mine in general, I'm an interesting guy. I'm a fascinating guy. If you can't get enough of me, and frankly, I quite understand if you couldn't get enough of me,
Fascinating.
you can go to my app at ethanklinapp.com. Download the app there.
Fascinating.
From that point, you will have access to my all-exclusive photos,
Nudes.
videos of me in earnest thanking you, not being funny, serious thank yous only, nudes as well, tasteful nudes, but most of all, just my beautiful face, photoshopped heavily to make me look more handsome than I am. But that's what you want to see, right? A perfect life, a perfect world, and a perfect man, quite frankly, which I am. So head on over to ethanklinapp.government. And you can follow me there. You can see me thanking you and hanging out with my family.
God, I have to pee so bad.
And just overall living it up. An idyllic life that frankly couldn't get any better. We are having the correct checks to avoid being trolled. We have moderators who will promptly ban any trolls. This is a troll-free zone over at Ethan Klein app. And if you're thinking about coming in pretending to be Jeffrey Epstein, you can think again, because we are not have a zero tolerance policy. On the first troll we see, we will erase the app entirely. So don't ruin the fun for everybody else. Oh, we have reports that we've erased the app. So I guess the app's gone, guys. So that's it. Have a good holiday. Holiday. It's the weekend, baby. TGIF, motherfucking frickers. Let's get your dicks out and shake them and play some video games and watch Bachelor in Paradise. And Demon Hunter on Hulu is really good. I'm going to watch that.
Mm-hmm.
It's an anime that's good.
Yeah, we've been trying to watch that for like 2 weeks now.
I've passed you. You're like 5 eps behind. And head on over to Jeremy Renner app and Crystalia app. At this time last year, I was 200 pounds. This time, I'm 210. Head over to Ethan app for more updates like that.
So bad. I gotta pee so bad.
All right, Dan, you know what to do. It's about that time. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
See you next week.
We're going to sleep.